Hey everyone, and welcome to the October channel update. A little bit delayed because of BlizzCon, but that's all right. So the first thing I want to kick things off with here is we hit 500 subs on the channel. So a huge and enormous thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel recently. By the way, this video is going to be pretty quick and dirty. There's a lot of stuff to work on, so I just wanted to get this information out to you guys. But thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed to the channel and stayed subscribed so far. Everyone from, the original subscribers to the ones that have happened coming up in the past week. I really appreciate it. Every subscription, every like, every comment, is just something that helps to encourage me and motivate me to produce more content, and I really, really do appreciate it. So in celebration of that, as a thank you to you guys, I'm going to be doing another channel giveaway, subscriber count giveaway, just like I did when I hit 250 subs. So there's going to be a drawing, and you can enter for a chance to win a prize. I've got to do a drawing because I don't have 500 prizes to give away, so I've got to narrow it down somehow. So we're going to talk about how you're going to enter into that drawing here in this video. Just know that there are going to be 8 winners, so pretty good chance for you to be able to win a prize. Last time I think I had 8 prizes and 8 entries, so we'll see how it goes this time. So first off, why would you want to enter into this drawing? Well, prizes. The top prize is going to be a $20 US BattleNet card. Then I've got over 125 different game codes for Steam and BattleNet, and these are not garbage games. I think last time I gave away like 2 copies of Overwatch. I gave away Warhammer, Dawn of War 3, Stardew Valley. So there's some good games in here, some cool games. And then also I'm going to be giving away some battle pets. I've got a couple of extra island expedition pets. I've got some Kata raid pets and stuff like that. So those are all in the mix, and really what happens is you get to choose kind of what you want. So it's pretty nice. So how do you enter? Well, you're going to leave a comment on this video. Just say giveaway at the beginning. And then in this video, there are going to be 3 questions that you have to answer to be included in the drawing. Then, if you want to, you can answer 3 bonus questions for an additional entry into the drawing. And then if you elaborate on your answers and don't just say 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, then that'll get you a 3rd entry into the drawing as well. So you can be entered into the drawing up to 3 times. You can't win 3 prizes, but it increases your chance to win one of those prizes if you have more entries. So you can just answer the 3 required questions with the simplest answer possible and get yourself into the entry, and that's totally fine. So if you won or entered during the last giveaway, which everyone who entered did win because we had 8 prizes and 8 people, you absolutely can participate in this one and win again. This is a thank you giveaway, so it's not like I'm only going to say thank you at 250 subs to those of you who were here for that. No, I owe you just as much thanks then or now as I did then, so you could definitely enter into the giveaway. So let's go ahead and talk about the channel updates for the month, starting with the streaming schedule. So WoW Tea Time is still Mondays 3 p.m. to roughly 5 p.m. Central Time. The WoW News stream got bumped back to 8 p.m. instead of 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday. I'm trying my hardest to work on a stream that is going to fit the schedule of all of my EU kind of time zone viewers. Still trying to figure that out. And I'm also working on trying to get a regular sort of casual off-topic stream going. It may be limited to Twitch only though, we'll see. That's actually going to bring us to our first required question here. How would you like to see streaming handled on the channel? So you could choose one of these options. Either I can stream World of Warcraft on YouTube and everything else on Twitch, so off-topic stuff, whatever else. I could stream everything on YouTube and just ignore Twitch. Or I could stream everything on Twitch and then only upload the VODs for different streams onto YouTube. And so the only other content that would be going on YouTube would be all the pre-formatted videos like channel updates and guides and tips and tricks and stuff like that. So that would totally separate the streaming from the non-streaming content, essentially. So let me know which one of those you prefer, and feel free to elaborate on why, to get that extra entry if you want. That also brings us to our first bonus question. What's your preferred time to watch streams? Now, these times are going to be US Central, so adapt that to whatever time zone you're in. And basically just rank these from 1 to 4, with 1 being the best time for you to watch streams. We've got morning, afternoon, evening, late night. These are all 6-hour chunks, so just let me know which ones work best for you. Remember, that's a bonus question, so you're not required to do that at all. Alright, upcoming videos. There's definitely going to be a Thoughts on WoW Classic post-demo, and there's going to be some BlizzCon review and discussion videos coming as well, but these are other videos that are on the table that I plan on working on this month, or I'm already working on. So I'm going to be doing my first DPS guide. It's probably going to be a warrior guide, and these are going to be in the style of the tanking guides, where you're going to see more in-depth stuff, and it's not going to be focused on outdoor content, but be more focused on like dungeon content. Going to be doing a video on my UI and add-ons, so not individual add-on tutorials, but just, hey, this is my UI, this is how I set it up, these are the add-ons I have and why I use them. Going to be working on a weak auras add-on tutorial for those of you interested in that. I was asked to do a BFA basics overview for new players, so someone who just popped into the game is like, well, what do I do? And just kind of wants an overview of the systems. I like to do the videos that people ask me to do specifically, because I know that somebody wants to watch that video and it'll help somebody out. So that's definitely on the table here as well. And then finally, whatever class I get to max level next is definitely going to have a healing specialization. So I'll be working on my first healing guide as well. It's probably going to be Paladin or Shaman. I want Shaman, but I'm kind of leaning towards Paladin because I know Shamans are getting a lot of work done in 8.1, so I kind of want to wait for that before I put out a guide on them. So that brings us to our next required question. Are you interested in seeing classic WoW content on the channel? So choose one of the following. You would prefer classic WoW content over modern WoW content. You'd like to see classic WoW content and modern WoW content at about the same rate. You'd like to see classic WoW content, but not all the time, maybe a video here and there. Or you don't want to see any classic WoW content at all. Alright, and that brings us to our next bonus. What video would you like to see that isn't a guide? So any idea you have for a video that you think would be helpful or fun or interesting that isn't a guide video. Like, I've got plenty of ideas for guide videos, and people are always kind of dropping those into the comments, hey, could you do a guide for that? And I definitely catalog all those and keep track of them, so I'm looking for other stuff you'd like to see that isn't a guide video. Alright, now to the games forecast. These are the games in the sort of immediate future that I'm looking at that I might be creating some sort of content for the channel. So the first game is Artifact. I've been talking about this one for a while. It's a card game from Valve, who are the creators of Dota 2 and also the people that run Steam. They've got a card game coming out based on Dota 2. It looks very interesting. This is a card game coming out at the end of November that I'm considering as a main channel game. That's a term that I'm starting to use. It just means a game that I would regularly be creating content for on the channel. Now, note that I said considering. I have to play the game, see whether it's fun, see whether I think I'd play it for long enough to consistently make content for it, and whether I enjoy it and feel like I'm good enough at it to create content that's helpful for people as well. If either of those things, if it's not fun, if I'm not going to play it for a long time, or if I don't feel like I can get the expertise to help people play the game, then it's not going to end up on the channel as any sort of main game content. The next game is Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. This is just a turn-based tactical strategy game that looks pretty fun. I'll probably at least do some sort of stream with it, but I wouldn't expect to see any kind of other content there. And then finally, the new Hearthstone expansion. I'm definitely going to be playing that. Probably 100% going to stream some of it. I may make some content for it. I'm not sure. I like the theme of the expansion. I like Hearthstone. And also the theme ties in with BFA, so I think it's appropriate to make some channel content for that as well. It's definitely not going to be a lot, but you may see a couple of videos sometime throughout December. So that brings us to another bonus question. What are some upcoming games that you think should be on my radar? And would you like to see content made for those games? So maybe there's a game you just want to throw out there and be like, man, you should check this out, but you don't actually care if I make videos for it or anything. You just want to help me out as someone who's interested in playing a lot of cool games. Or maybe there is a game that you think has enough depth or interest that you'd like to see some content made for it. So either way, just let me know kind of what's on your radar that maybe I should be checking out as well. All right, event forecast. I'm definitely going to be doing some sort of Extra Life charity event. I have done these in the past. I really enjoy them. I like raising money for charity. It's a whole lot of fun. I'm not really sure when I'm going to be able to do this because the next 2 months for me at home and at work are kind of crazy. There's a ton of videos that I still need to make, that I think should get done kind of before I worry about this. But I would expect this event to happen sometime within the next 3 months. I may push it to like a birthday charity Extra Life stream towards the end of January instead. But we'll see. Definitely going to do one at some point though. Also, the winter Steam sale is going to be coming up, and I'll probably do a stream where I check out the sales, just kind of go through and, say, hey, this game is good for the price, and hopefully help some people out who are looking for something to play, on the side. So that brings us to the final required question here. Would you be interested in channel run in-game events? So I'm talking things in World of Warcraft that we would do together as the channel community. So you can choose more than one of these options if you want. The first one is you'd be interested in some small-scaled instance events like dungeons or island expeditions or maybe small groups running transmogs from old content. The next option is you'd be interested in larger events like raids or big transmog runs or doing heroic war fronts, which is a feature that's going to be coming out in the future that requires 10 or more people in order to play it. Or the next option is you'd be interested in leveling groups and or world or outdoor content sort of groups, maybe going around doing world quests together or trying to defeat the world boss, that kind of stuff. Or finally, you're not interested in that at all. So that's the last of the questions. So I just wanted to remind everyone here towards the end that the subscriber count giveaway, I said this when I first put this up, I was going to do a giveaway every 250 subscribers until we hit 1,000. We've already hit 250. We've already hit 500. We're on our way to 750 when I'll be doing another giveaway, and then hopefully we'll be on our way to 1,000 subs as well, and I plan on making that 1,000 sub giveaway pretty awesome. So just here at the end, I wanted to thank everybody once again. I don't know, I could sit here and try to reach deep within and get very sentimental, but hopefully you guys know that I really do appreciate and thank you guys for everything that you're doing. Guys, gals, whatever you are. Your support means a lot. It really does. And it definitely keeps me creating the content. I'm sure any creator would be able to tell you that there are rough patches and times when you're like, why am I making videos for this channel when I could go off and play Spider-Man on PS4, just for the heck of it or something like that. So, it really is the community. It's the comments, the likes, even the dislikes, the criticism, all that kind of stuff just kind of perks you up and it makes you want to fight. It makes you want to keep on going. And so thank you all for your support. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.